History is full of famous names, but what about the ones we forgot? Today, we're uncovering 5 incredible people who changed the world, but never got the recognition they deserved. 1. Lyudmila Pavlichenko, the deadliest female sniper in history. During World War II, while most countries kept women away from combat, Lyudmila Pavlichenko was on the front lines, picking off enemy soldiers with deadly precision. As a Soviet sniper, she racked up 309 confirmed kills, making her the most successful female sniper in history. The Nazis feared her so much that they tried to bribe her to switch sides. She refused, fought until she was wounded, and was sent to the US to rally support for the war effort. When she met President Franklin Roosevelt and First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt, American journalists ignored her battlefield skills and instead asked about her makeup and fashion choices. Her response was, "I wear my uniform with honor. It has the Order of Lenin on it. What do you have?" After the war, she faded into history while male snipers were glorified. 2. Mary Anning, the woman who discovered dinosaurs but got no credit. In the early 1800s, Mary Anning, a poor British woman, uncovered some of the most important dinosaur fossils ever found. At a time when women weren't allowed to be scientists, she unearthed the first complete ichthyosaurus skeleton and helped shape our understanding of prehistoric life. However, male scientists took credit for her discoveries, and museums displayed her fossils without mentioning her name. Today, she's finally getting recognition, but for years, her contributions were ignored. 3. Ignaz Semmelweis, the doctor who discovered hand-washing and was laughed at. In the 1840s, maternity wards were a death trap for women. Many died of an infection called childbed fever, and no one understood why. That was until Hungarian doctor Ignaz Semmelweis made a simple yet groundbreaking discovery. When doctors washed their hands before delivering babies, the mortality rate dropped dramatically. But instead of embracing his findings, the medical community ridiculed him. Other doctors were offended by the idea that they were the ones killing their patients. Semmelweis was dismissed, ridiculed, and eventually committed to an asylum, where he tragically died after being beaten by guards. Years later, his discovery became the foundation of modern hygiene, saving millions of lives. 4. James Barry, the 19th century doctor who was actually a woman. For over 50 years, Dr. James Barry was one of the most respected surgeons in the British Army. He performed one of the first successful C-sections in which both the mother and baby survived and revolutionized hygiene practices. But after his death, a shocking secret was revealed: James Barry was actually a woman. Born as Margaret Bulkley, she disguised herself as a man to pursue a medical career, something that would have been impossible for a woman at the time. The British military tried to erase her story, but today, we recognize her as a pioneer who defied gender restrictions to follow her passion. 5. Irina Sendler, the woman who outdid Schindler. During World War II, the Nazis sealed thousands of Jewish families inside the Warsaw Ghetto, starving and killing them in horrific conditions. While most people were too afraid to intervene, one Polish social worker named Irina Sendler risked her life to save innocent children. Working with an underground resistance group, she smuggled approximately 2,500 Jewish children out of the ghetto. Some were hidden in ambulances, others in toolboxes, suitcases, or secret compartments in garbage wagons. She placed them with non-Jewish families, orphanages, and convents, carefully writing their real names on slips of paper and burying them in jars, hoping to reunite them with their families after the war. Eventually, the Gestapo caught her. They arrested, tortured, and brutally broke her legs, demanding names. But she never revealed a single child's identity. She survived and lived to see some of the children she saved grow up, yet for decades, her story was overshadowed by more famous rescuers like Oskar Schindler. So, what do you think? Which of these people should be famous in your eyes? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.